Hey folks, Artisans here. In this video we'll be covering the material gathering for the new gear that got released in the update 6.05. So you have different types of items with different methods to get them. So you could directly go to the market board and buy almost all of them, but I don't want to cover that in this guide because I like to gather everything that I craft. So let's go through all the items. I used my main job, that is a red mage, to get all the materials, to check all the materials that I will need. So we will be covering the materials that you will need to get for your gear for red mage, but it will cover most of the items that you'll have to gather for every jobs. So let's directly go into it. So what I did initially is I did unlock all the master recipes. So if you want to have a fast method of unlocking all of them, then you can check on the description below. You will see a video with that. What I did is when I got all the master recipe 9, I checked the different gear that I will need for my red mage. So for example, that one, and checked all the materials that you need. So in today's video, I will be decomposing the material in 4 different parts. You have the legendary nodes components, the Aethersand, the normal materials that you need to gather by yourself, and the one that you need to buy with the Tomestones. At the end of the video, I will be showing you 2 extra rotations. The first one is to optimize your legendary nodes gathering, and the second part will be the Aethersand gathering. So concerning the legendary nodes, you will have items to gather every 2 hours in AR0 time. So I will put on the screen right now the different locations, the different times, and the different items that you need. But in overview, you will see that at 12 p.m. you will need to get the Rime Dolomite at Caldemelt X32 Y35. At 2 a.m. you will have the Lunar Adamantite ore at Mar. At 4 a.m. you will have the Rhodium Sand at Elpis. 6 a.m. the Mepinseng Lumber at Elpis again. And the Golden Cocoon at 8 a.m. at Dathner. And also at 10 p.m., the double-aged herbs. So you will see that every 2 hours you will have an item to gather. So the good thing about that is to do spirit bonding at the same time. And what I will advise you is to use the spirit bond, the superior spirit bond potions HQ to increase your spirit bonding. I got a bunch of materia just this morning, you see, 9 and 10, just by doing few rotations because I was preparing this video. So here it is for the legendary nodes. Now let's discuss about the ephemeral node where you will get the Aethersand. So as you probably know in my channel, I love to use this website. That is FF14 gathering. And if you go to the third tab, the ephemeral, you will see the different time to gather the endstone. So the endstone are not directly, the Aethersand are not directly gathered. You will have to gather an items that will be a collectible. And at the end of the video, you will see the rotation that I'm using to get these items. And you will have to use the ability, Aetherial reductions to get the Aethersand. So everything is explained at the end of this video. So you will see all the locations, the timer, when they are popping, where they are popping, and the job that you need for that. The third type of items, they are the normal items that you have to gather. So for example, for this item here, you will need the AR Cayenne Velvet. So if you check there, you will see that you need the AR Cayenne Cotton Ball. And these one are just items that you can get in the wild. You don't have any timer, any legendary nodes or whatever. So if you say gathering nodes, you will see where to get the AR Cayenne Cotton Ball. It's at Ultimate Tool right here. So it's just next to the crystal. And you can get them at any time. So you have some items like that. For example, on the Grad 6 Intelligence Alka test, you have similar items like the Ambrosial Water, the Fernleaf Lavenders, and stuff like that. They can be harvested at any time. This one is the legendary, and this one is the Aethersand, for example. The last item that you will need, they are the one that you will get from the Tomestone. So if you go to Razan, you go at the locations 10.8, 10.3, use discuss with Chianti, and you will see in the aphorism other, you will see the different items that you need. So for example, for some items you will need the Tavernian thread for the weaver material. So I started to get some of them for my next craft that I will do right now. But yeah, you can get the remaining 5 items from the Tomestone right here. So now I will just go through the 2 rotations, the first one for the legendary nodes and the second one for the Aethersand farming. So I let you watch it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Another video is coming in 1 or 2 hours with the rotations for the new craft. So if you checked on the new crafts, you will see some with the durability of 35 and some with 70. So these videos will come in an hour or 2. So get subscribe and like the video, and I hope you enjoy it. To get the most items from the legendary lush, so for the items like the golden cocoon, the rhodium sand, and this kind of stuff, you will have to go to the locations. So what I prefer to start is before you start to harvest. This method is not for spirit bonding, is only to get the most items that you can get from one node. So you start with blessed harvest 2. It will increase the yield to 3. So you start to harvest. What I like to do usually is harvesting 2 times. After that, I will do the ageless words. So you need only 800 GP for these rotations. You don't need the 900. So with chance, you could unlock the wise to the world. When you use ageless words, you have 50% chance. So I didn't got it this time, but you could have got it. So you could have get 1 more attempt that you currently see on the video. And here you continue to harvest. So I think these rotations you can get, we'll check quickly. So if you are super lucky, you get all the HQ, etc. You will get 1, 2 gathering, 3, 4, 5. You will get 6. No, sorry, you would get 8 gathering, and if you are super lucky, you would get 4 each if you are getting HQ. So 8 by 4, it's 32 items that you could get with these rotations. For the Aethersand farming, it's a little bit different. You will have to farm the ephemeral lush that come at 4 different moments of the day. I will put you all the different time in the screen right now. So what you will have to do is to farm collectible items, really specific collectible items, and you will use the ethereal reductions to get the items, the Aethersand that you need for the craft. So let's start. For the rotations here, it's pretty simple. I use Scrutiny. I go with Meticulous Woodsman. Again, I do the same a second time. Sometimes by chance you will get the 1000s directly, but I didn't got it this time, so I will use these aptitudes again. So this one, sometimes you can get the chance to not impact your gathering from your attempts. And now what I will do is I will do ageless words, as you can see here, and if I'm lucky I will get the wise to the world, so I got it. So I'm getting 2 more attempts back, you see, 3 and 4, and now you can collect. What is really important about the ephemeral nodes is that you have to gather them in the 4 hours either time, because if you are spending too much time to do the collections and you are reaching like 12 AM for this node, the ephemeral node will disappear before you can gather. So it's not like the legendary nodes that you can take a little bit more time after the timer. This one will just remove. So now what you need to do with the items that you just got, Aware Clay, you need to click on, right click on it. You say Ethereal Reductions, and it's kind of desensitizations. and he will get you the Aethersand that you are looking for, plus some cluster and crystal. So you do that with the rest, and you should get a good amount of it. You will need more than one node, but you will get a good amount. Last time I did the endstone and I got 10 in one node and 6 on this node. So that's kind of it about the Aethersand reductions.